Well, let me start first by saying thanks, Omar, for this opportunity to basically force me to do 500 pounds. I already knew I was really close, but I was just kind of scared. I was being a bitch. And I want to thankfully say thank you, Omar, for letting me make 500 pounds a bitch to me. 500 pound deadlift is a bitch to me. Next week I could deadlift 500 pounds. I'm not scared of it at all. And thankfully, because of this challenge, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking do 500 pounds. I need to fucking do this thing. I'm really close, I'm strong enough, I'm big enough, I can do this. And when you put that video up on October 23rd, that following Monday, I went and set myself up. I watched that video you made on how to warm up for a 1 rep max. I just assumed my 1 rep max was 505 pounds, and that's how I set my numbers. And I fucking crushed it. I did 505 for 2 reps, and I was pretty stoked. And then I gave me about almost 2 weeks to deload, or a little over 2 weeks to adjust. Well, it is 2 weeks to adjust my my programming, so that way I could set myself up to rep 500 pounds on the 14th, which is today, the Thursday. And because of this challenge you put on, it kind of helped push me to kind of really just push myself to do some weights that I know I could do. And I want to thank you for that again. And I want to talk a little bit about my deadlift and just kind of seeing one of the things that I want to work on. I want to be able to get 10 reps. I want to be like freaking Tom Martin. What a fucking beast, man. Shit, that dude is fucking awesome. He ripped that thing off the ground like it was like 225. It was nuts. Anyways, I'm going to work on trying to get to 10 reps. My goal is to do that by the end of January. So that gives me a good amount of time to do it, and I know I can do it. I just got to work on my technique. And one of those particular technique things is getting enough leg drive and not letting my hips shoot up too quickly. For the other deadlifters out there that only are able to deadlift like in my range, which is 3 or 4 reps, sometimes if you're strong enough, like see, my hands did not give out at all. I mean, I didn't use straps or anything. I felt pretty solid. The problem that I did have was keeping my hips down. I just couldn't get my hips down. I couldn't keep them low enough to allow myself to get proper leg drive. And a big part of that was because the bar flexes and the bar travels a lot slower at this weight for me, and what happens is my hips shoot up because my timing is off. And so I need to get more comfortable with sort of that pattern. So I'm going to be working on that. That's my goal. And last thing is I want to give a shout out to Jason Blaha. Thank you so much for being the judge in this. And you know, since Ice Cream Fitness, I was like a follower from the very beginning. I love your stuff, and keep up with the great videos. And thanks for watching.